I'm about to, God, I'm about to introduce you guys to the most important Kahoot of your life. You will learn so much from the Jungle Planetarium Dertium, bro. I swear. With that being said, how do I start this? I'm more. God damn it. What do I, view by myself. Oh shit. Oh shit. Good God. Okay, first of all, what is fluxication? You guys don't even know what that means. Let me put the volume down real quick. This is a very important term. You gotta learn this in your everyday life. It means when you turn your bread into when you put your sandwich into burrito and eat it, bro. Think about it. Just like Kirby, he gains copy abilities from what he eats. You can kind of implement that into what you can kind of implement that into a burrito. When multiplying the motherboard and dirt, we got the following: a diagraphic pivoting point, one for the floor factors, an AC that can always go down to the Earth's core, or Zyko-Ophoric Cydia. This is a very easy question, you guys. What we learned in third grade, it is Zyko-Ophoric Cydia. It's basically a very pungent and tasteless acid. I don't know why you would drink acid in the first place, but think about it. It's very important. The following dessert requires the following. So this is a very difficult one. So we got four options like every other question. But the most important one is that's the one, perfection, because the ingredients is already in the question. The following dessert requires the following. When drinking time inside school while working on swimming with the dogs, what should you do? This is a very patriotic question if you really ask me, because all the homies would know this. And we all experienced this once in our lives when we were younger. It's the last one to the car is gonna get forced to drink putrid acid. This is a personal experience I had when I was like 5 years old. Everything. My friends from 5th grade forced me to do this, but I'm still alive and I'm still kicking, so I'm A-okay. Before drinking numbers, what should you do? This is a very mathematical question. So, you gotta, 1, open the door to a new dimension, enter your favorite type of dessert into a random client, use AI to turn water into lava, or play claw machines until you get the desired nitration level. I don't even know the answer myself, and I made this Kahoot. So we're gonna guess open the door to a new dimension. I'm a fucking genius. I will continue. What is the chemical compound of germadertia? Okay, guys, we all learned this in chemistry class. It may not be on the periodic table of elements, but is in my periodic table of imagination. So I completely forgot what it was, but I'm gonna assume it's G5D0A1. That's what I'm talking about. See, this is something we all learned before. True or false? Pectrolateral amount of azoperol it's 24 freaky ounces. But guys, we gotta be honest, it's 36 freaky ounces, so it's false. You gotta understand. There is correlation within this, so you gotta believe me. The retracted operation of which belongs to the drawer in your room belongs to who? The school, the teacher, the hotel, the road. So think about it. Your drawer is connected to your apartment or house, and the drawers and the house is connected to the ground. So basically, it's got to be the teacher. I mean, the teacher, the road. It's got to be the road. That's what I'm talking about. It's everything works in a parallel line, but when it becomes perpendicular, nothing works out. Subtract 1 from -1. What do you get? Negative C.0, negative B, -1 divided by F, or 1 questions the negatives of which that are true. There could be two answers. There could be two answers to this, but I'm gonna go with 1 question the negatives of which that are true. That's what I'm talking about. It could also be negative B because B stands for 2 in the alphabetical numerical lines files. So, nitrogen hydrogen is part of the The street utilized Optizol is Showpod. It is very obvious what this answer is. It is a lyric. So found in the sky with the help of Stewie is not it. So it is what it is ho, what's up if your good girl needs a little love. So we got that on lock. They told me to put a question here, so I did. Exactly. So each answer is of course a nice question. So we're gonna go with green because I'm not biased, but green is my favorite color. So very easy, very simple. You can choose whatever color you like. So we gotta solve this question. It is very easy. This is a combination of Pigpen cipher, Augustus's code, and Morse code. When we solve this, I'm gonna give you all a couple seconds to solve it yourself. It is 5 plus 3, so it is 8. Graphic Xbox forest Everest molecules are determined by what status? I forgot the answer to this question. The terminal from the core of the mantis, burning bridges are within the casing of its dimension. But I think it's exactly. We all have said this before. It is no stranger to none of us in this world. True or false? As a person who was born at a young age, was something termites was doing this something to do with the Venus moon roof? Guys, we gotta do this from the termite's perspective. Has a termite ever been on the moon? I forgot the answer to this question, so I'm just gonna go off a limb and say it's true. Exactly. Like I said, I made this Kahoot, so I know what to do. So I know my own answers. Most positive yet negative thing to say to someone. This is very easy. You're terrific, because just change the letters right after the T and the E, I think, and you'll get terrible. It's just the life, man. Steam mix with your fortified pocket wash Perthazine concentrate creates. I forgot that. I think it's io for cleanse acetone, maybe. I don't know. Damn, the one and only Cinder. The one and only Cinder Dragaliopone. That's my fault. I made this Kahoot. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get this question wrong. I'm sorry. What is one reason why you shouldn't sleep on the street? This one's very obvious. The doctor wouldn't allow it. Exactly. The doctor would not allow you to do that because you'll get diseases off the road. This is very obvious, and this is very basic. Once the sky reaches its freezing point, it becomes an asteroid. What is the sky's freezing point? So, guys, we gotta go off this from a negative alternancy, but that one is wrong. So this has to be negative 786 degrees Fahrenheit. This is what we call absolute cinema. You got 4 questions to go. This is very cool. Solve if you don't know what this is called. This is called a saptornormal tomato yoder. So we got whole different types of answers here. The one that's very obvious, and you see that n in the equation. It's 07SD divided by 72 equals the percentage of 112. No, 012 in quotations 8YH, if I remember correctly. What is... Oh, this is a memory one. What was the number within the 5th letter of the alphabet a few questions a day ago? It is not -3. We didn't see no negative sign. It's not 1. It's not 7. It's 4. If you've seen the nice question, you would have seen a 4 within the E. What is this pre-element called? This is a very obvious one. It is an alloy, becomes unhealthy when boiled. It can be considered silver. Can cause drinking drive. RF when it comes to attributes used it's redacted as it's Ranu-Alkazoid, bro. This is very simple. Ranu-Alkazoid is a very common element within the world, and it's only really found within the mantis. The core of the earth, because if you crystallize the core of the earth, you get Ranu-Alkazoid, and sometimes that is very rare to come by because no one ever finds it. Based off the representation, how is this pre-element used on a non-daily basis? So guys, based off this, what does this look like to you? This is very obvious. You see the rolling thing. We got 50%, 75%, 20%. It is very obvious. It's to gamble, but for your own lively sake, do not gamble. It is not a good idea. Now let's see. I got third place in my own Kahoot because I was just giving y'all directions and tutorial on how to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll probably make more. That's it from me. Have a good day.